Hello everyone, welcome to Focused Fields. Today's current affairs topic for discussion is SIPRI report 2026. Let's understand what is SIPRI, who gives this report, and what are the key takeaways of the report 2026. Let's first understand what is SIPRI. The full form of SIPRI is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. This Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, it is a Sweden-based think tank. Now, what does this do? Let's see. As I had mentioned, it is Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. It is an institution which was instituted to research into the conflicts. Now, what was research into the conflicts? Whatever the conflicts or whatever the fights that are taking place around the world, that will be researched by this institution. And next thing, it also take a note of armaments. What is armaments? If any country adopts a new weapon into its military, then it is called as armament. Then it also take a note of disarmaments. Now, what is disarmaments? If any country stops using the weapon that have been adopted long before, then that is called as disarmament. And it also take a note of arm control, where it is going to provide this data to media, policyholders, and interested public too. These are the functions of SIPRI. Now, it measures the volume of international transfers. What kind of transfers? It takes a measure of the arms that are being transferred to other countries. It uses a common unit for this measurement. It is called as trend indicator value. In short, it is called as TIV. Let's see what are the key takeaways. It mentioned India nearly spent $92.1 billion in the year 2025 for its military. If we see this figure of $92.1 billion, it is 8.9% increase when we compare this amount to 2024. And next key takeaway, it also said that countries around the world had spent nearly $3 trillion on its militaries in 2025. Countries all around the world had spent nearly $3 trillion. Now, this $3 trillion is 2.5% of world economic output, as it is written here. It also mentioned, the first point also mentions, India nearly spent $92.1 billion on its military in the year 2025. It also mentioned that India nearly spent $92.1 billion on its military in the year 2025. If we see the ranking for these spendings, India stands at 5th place. Now, if India is standing at 5th place, we need to understand who is standing at first. As we all know, US stands first in the list, as it spent nearly $954 billion in the year 2025. And second is China, where it spent $336 billion in the year 2025. And third is Russia, where it spent $140 billion. Fourth in the list is Germany, where it spent $114 billion. Fifth in the list is India, as we discussed. In the report of 2026, SIPRI also stated that India-Pakistan clash of 2025 is one of the most dangerous flashpoints of the year. And it also stated that for the first time, as a part of armed conflict, India and Pakistan used cyber attacks. This was also mentioned in the report. And it also stated that India slightly expanded the nuclear stockpile in the year 2025 and continued to develop new nuclear delivery systems. Now, why SIPRI report stated this thing? Because if we see the recent current affairs, in the month of May of 2026, Ministry of Defense has given a news saying it conducted first trial of advanced version of nuclear capable Agni missile. Now, what kind of Agni missile it is? It is MIRV. What is the full form of MIRV here? It is multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle. Now, what does this MIRV technology means? Where in one nuclear delivery system, whether it is nuclear or non-nuclear in nature, in this delivery system, multiple warheads are placed. These multiple warheads are capable of attacking different targets at the same time with precision. This technology is called as MIRV. For this reason, SIPRI report 2026 states that India slightly expanded the nuclear stockpile in 2025, and it also stated that it is developing new nuclear delivery systems. Now, this Agni 5 MIRV is a new delivery system, and it also stated that Pakistan focus is on new delivery systems. Same as India developing, Pakistan is also developing new delivery systems, according to this report. And it also stated that Pakistan is accumulating the fissile material. Next key takeaway of this report is, as of January 2026, India is having nearly 190 nuclear warheads. And this report also gave Pakistan warheads, it is nearly 170. It is stating that states around the world are relying on nuclear weapons as of now as a instrument of national power. This is all the important key takeaways of SIPRI report 2025. If we see the regulation of nuclear weapons around the world, there are certain treaties that has been signed internationally. The first one is Non-Proliferation Treaty. The objective of NPT is to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons, not only weapons, with weapons, the technology too. And it also states that the nuclear energy should be used peacefully. There are nearly 191 member signatories of this treaty, and India is not a member. There is a second treaty with the name Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. That was made in the year 2017. What this state is, this is legally binding treaty. This legally binding treaty prohibits nuclear weapon related activities. Now, what are these activities? It is producing, manufacturing, selling, testing. All these are the activities which this treaty prohibits. This treaty, India, US, China, South Africa, all these countries are not a members of this treaty. The third regulation is CTBT, Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty. Now, what is this Comprehensive Test Ban Treaty? It is a multilateral treaty. What does this multilateral treaty does? It bans all nuclear explosions, whether it is for military use or for peaceful use. CTBT prohibits all these things. Now, there is a last treaty with the name New START Treaty. This New START Treaty is strategic treaty between two nations, that is USA and Russian Federation. Now, what is this treaty? This treaty aims for reducing in nuclear arms between the countries. So, for this reason, USA and Russian Federation has made this treaty. There are certain PYQs in this regard. First one is, this PYQ has appeared in UPSC in the year 2015. The question is, consider the following countries: China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan. Which among the above are nuclear weapon states as recognized by the Treaty on Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, commonly known as Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty? Question is asking, which among these above countries, China, France, India, Israel, Pakistan, are recognized by the NPT as nuclear weapon states? Comment your answer below. The second question is, it was appeared in the year 2011. The question, the New START Treaty was in the news. What is this treaty? Comment your answers below. Thank you.